Well, I'm in the truck again and I'm driving over to see my friend Michael. Michael's having problems with his truck. Actually, he has like an SUV and he's not having much luck with it. And it's actually in Tagbilaran right now and it's being fixed. But they're having problems finding spares, authentic spares. In the Philippines you have two choices. You can get the aftermarket, which are poor quality, or you can go for what they call authentic. And authentic is the part that is made with the name of the manufacturer, like what would be fitted on the Ford Raptor is the one that you want to buy. I remember a commercial when I was in the UK that was put out by BMW, and it said once you bought your BMW, which they were calling it by some grand name, some grand description, which was probably well deserved, saying it was the ultimate driving experience. And they were trying to discourage people from getting these aftermarket parts, which are a lot cheaper than what BMW were putting out. But they were saying, if you buy a BMW because it's the ultimate driving experience due to its quality and design, and then fit aftermarket parts to it, it's not BMW the ultimate driving experience, which was a good point, I thought. Well, that's what Michael is going through at the moment, and he's having trouble getting the parts, or he's not. It's in the hands of the mechanic that's doing the work. So, in other words, for us motorists, us drivers, he's on the end of a blank check job. Hoping that that's not the case, but he doesn't have the transport, and part of a video that I'll make later will show you what the road is that he has to negotiate. He has a similar road to what we have getting up to our house, getting up to his place, which is Zamora. I always thought that Zamora, the name Zamora, was something like Hollywood would come up with a name like that, wouldn't they? Zamora. So he lives on Zamora, and I will do a video today for a little part of the visit because I can't go for long. It's already 2:30, so I'm not going to be able to stay there for long because I don't want to drive on the way back in the dark. So, traffic lights. So he has a monster road and no transport. Now, what he has an arrangement with a tricycle driver who will come and pick him up. But the problem with that is it's always on what they lovingly, laughingly call Filipino time. Filipino time can be anything up to an hour and a half late on an appointment. And the thing is that when you come over here as a foreigner and you make an appointment to see someone and you say, why don't we meet at 10 o'clock, and then there you are. If you're a foreigner, especially if you're a musician, used to being in a place 15 minutes before the gig starts, so that 15 minutes before you get your instrument out and get ready, and you're ready to go on and play at the hour specified. Well, that doesn't happen here, and you might arrange to see somebody at 10 o'clock, and for every wonderful good reason for why they can't do it by that time, they probably may be up to an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours late. So when he asks for a tricycle to come and pick him in Bonnie up, there's no knowing what time it will be there. So whereas we used to enjoy a Sunday meeting where we would talk, old men from Manchester talk, because Michael is from the same town, same city I should say. He's from Manchester, and there's a particular kind of humour, very dry and a little on the dark side, which we of course share. Even though when I took off and went to London, well, I took off and went in the army and then to London, and then finally I went to America before I came here. A long story, I know. He went to New Zealand, and he lived in New Zealand for most of his adult life. And strange though it seems, these funny things happen, don't they? There we are, we were born at different times. I'm older than Michael. Well, I'm older than everybody, I think. But anyway, we never met when we were in Manchester. What's the chances? But then when I was doing my vlog, my channel, I got this letter from a man named Michael who said that he came from Manchester. And first of all, he didn't know that I came from Manchester, but he knew that I was running a blog in Taliban. And he said, I just saw a place that I know is on the corner of where our little house is in Taliban. And he explained that he was there looking for a right turn here, okay, so bear with me. Okay, up from Michael's place. First of all, got the double parking, girl on one side and the bike on the other, making a narrow place to drive through. Well, anyway, so then it transpires that in fact he was born just a few miles, 3 or 4, maybe 5, not even 5 miles from the place that I was born, and we've been friends ever since. Now I'm on the nice part of Michael's road, so I'm gonna end off this now. Negotiating all the dogs in the road, okay? I'm not wondering what to say. But anyway, I'm gonna stop here and change it over. Thanks for listening. Just waffling on here.